Salaam Alaykum and Ramadan Kareem. If you haven't filed your taxes, then stop. Alhamdulillah, with the guidance and leadership from Sayyid Abdi of Sabah San Jose, we are able to establish Rise Pheonix, a full-time, in-person, private Islamic school, starting this August in Phoenix, Arizona. You might ask, how can you help? You can make a donation and receive a $1 tax credit. You will be donating to Arizona Private Education Scholarship Fund and selecting Rise Pheonix. Depending on how much you make, and be it if you're an individual, family, or business, or you're filing jointly or individually, this is the max that you can donate. What better way to start the month than supporting a child's education, which includes learning about Islam, the Quran, and the Akhirat. This is how you can make your $1 tax credit donation.
Thank you for choosing to donate your tax credits towards Rise Pheonix or New Islamic School. This is a brief overview of how you can do that. First, go to the link that was provided to you. This is the organization we've partnered with that will be collecting the tax credits and then providing them in the form of scholarships to our students. So first, fill out your donor information above. This should be the person who files taxes. So if you're filing married jointly, make sure this information matches the person who is filing the taxes. And then second, once you fill that out, you go down here, click on yes. If you haven't donated to any other private school, you can say no, and then select your filing status of however you file your taxes. And then if you're filing this before April 15th for the 2021 tax year, make sure you select 2021. And then for the total donation amount, you can donate up to $24.35 if you're filing married, and up to $12.19 if you're filing single. So you will want to put the amount of however much taxes you have paid the state or however much you owe. If you need help figuring that out, you can contact us and we can help you figure this number. But roughly, if you make over $80,000, you would owe at least this much taxes. And if you make over $50,000, you'd owe at least $12.19, or at least half of this amount. So next, once you fill that out, you can read these if you want to do that. Just click no, and then this is the important step that to make sure that the money gets to Rise Pheonix, is you want to select a specific school, and then from the drop down, go down to Rise Pheonix, and then you basically just complete your payment information, and then you will be provided a receipt at the end of the payment, as well as in the email of the information you need to put when you file your taxes. If you have any questions about this process, please feel free to reach out. So this is an example using TurboTax, but every other tax software that you use online will be similar to this, so the steps will be pretty much the same. The first thing to note is that the tax credit only will be inputted on the state tax return, not the federal, since we're dealing with state taxes being used for the private school tuition. First, click on state. So you can do this after you've completed all the information in the federal part. Click on state and continue, and then I'll just click through until we get to the step where you'll input your tax credit. So, but obviously you want to read and accept the buttons based on your scenario. I'm just going to click until we get to the screen that talks about the school tax credits. Let's keep going. Okay, so this is the screen, the school tax credits that you want to look out for, and there's many different options. The one you want to select is I donate to an Arizona private school by April 18, 2022. Select that, click continue again, and now for the organization name and all this information, you can get it from that previous website where you did the donation. If you go down to the bottom, you have their contact information, so we'll input that. APESF, address, city, state, and now you'll see 4 boxes. If you followed our instructions and you did it this time, you want to go to the 3rd box. You can leave the first 2 blank, and then in this, input the amount that you donated in the previous screen. So in this case, if you did the full amount, you take that, or else however much you donated, you take that and you put it there, and then hit continue. And that's pretty much it. So now what will happen is if you owed or you paid the state however much money, you'll see this number decrease by $24.35. So in most cases you'll get a big refund of the same amount if you owed 0 taxes at the end of the year, or however much you owed. But again, a key point is that if you don't make enough money to owe taxes, then this won't bring you any benefit toward your taxes. Only if you owe however much you donate, that's what you will get back. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you, and Ramadan Kareem. Let's rise, Phoenix.